Hello, my name is Mr. John Foden. Why not narrow it down and show you facts and figures? Right, this virus is a flu virus. Sure it is. But do you know why they're making it so big? Big. Let me explain. People should be having operations, like I said before, and they're blaming on the coronavirus. Yes. Now, let me explain something else, which you will be surprised about. Why are they doing this? You gotta think quick. See that lamppost? It's off. You gotta turn your light on. There's got a light there and it's off. Well, let me explain. See? You might be lighting up now because it's not near it. But anyway, that's because you're listening to me. Let me tell you. They're blaming it on the virus, even though it's out there, because it's 2021. Computers are changing. A lot of things won't work. Why do you think they're making faster broadband? Your shop clicker. Internet you'll pay more for. They can turn your internet on already whenever they want. Greed, just the same as usual. Work it out. If you have faster internet, you're going to buy more. And guess what? Faster internet, you get charges. As well as the charges, guess what? The shops will be closing. Think about it. Like I said, people like to make money. They don't need to go to the monkey, they want you to go to the horse's mouth. Now, if you're buying already off the internet, you know you get it cheaper. See what I mean? So that's why, get rid of all the small fry shops. There's everywhere. And the only shops that will be left will be food shops. Fact, no theory. Why do you think everything's apps nowadays? Virtually to buy on. You get it cheap. And you think one thing. Let me explain. The people with the shops will also be charged for using the app. Sure will. That's fact and not theory. If they're using Wi-Fi, you're using Wi-Fi, you'll be connected. More fraud will be being done. And guess what they're going to do with them buildings? Work it out. But if you have common sense like me, I'll tell you for sure. Every building, because remember there's people on the street, people that want to know that they're doing good to society. Yeah. And I'll tell you what it is. They'll be coming into buildings and houses. See, people want to know that there's not too many people on the street, they're getting treated fair. Government don't want to get chucked out. People have to be looked after. Remember. Anyone can die of pneumonia because they're living on the street. Flipping winter. That's why they're making more houses and this. And then guess what they'll be doing? At the moment, everyone's selling the houses. They're getting them cheap, by the way. And guess what? As well as getting them cheap, while this coronavirus is on, and they're saying it's severe, all it is a flu. You think if you can get a house cheap, you're going to buy it. Let me explain. They're buying up, just like Grand Central. You think the council are not daft. Work it out. That's in Stockport, by the way. In case you didn't know. What's happening is, they're buying some shops near there. Sure is. And a lot of things by that. Everything's going to be Wi-Fi and internet. See, that light's still turned off. They're not clued up because they didn't think I'd say this. But anyway, everyone needs a little helping hand. That's you, the public. All these houses will be sold. But if you get any brains, you won't sell. Because all of you are selling houses. Them houses are worth a lot of money. Because guess what? The longer you keep your house, you're selling your house because you've got no money. But you can always think of another form, that's farm, how to get money. Ideas and ideas. Sure, you could think of one. I think of plenty, as you just see. They make faster than internet, so you buy more. Like I said in before, 2021 computers are changing. See there? Lampposts going in and out. See it? You might be switching on now, but are you? The thing is, what you need to do, remember one thing. Everywhere is going to internet world. Fast, quick, and you'll be paying for it. Shops will be paying for it who are just selling food. Every company wants you to go to the horse's mouth. That's why things are cheaper on the internet. Anyway, you work it out. It's common sense, and common sense. As well as seeing a load of people who are dying, they're the people not having operations. You got to demand your operation. Demand from the government, from the hospitals. You think, well, they've got no money to get trainee doctors to do operations, make mistakes, and a lot more besides that. Misdiagnose people that misdiagnose me. You think a lot of people could be in trouble, and they're always getting sued. You think about it. Everybody is making mistakes. I'm not making a mistake by pointing up this. Then again, I can solve my problem. Like I said, I created a way how to control karma. See? If they do something to me, what will they receive with their karma? Sorry for laughing, it's just that it's a bit funny in case you tried. Maybe they think they're big, maybe they don't. But remember, I can do a lot of things, as you've already seen. 3 days, what happened? Work it out. Tell a friend where his car was. Anyway, forget that, doesn't matter. I'm not boasting. What it is, you need to learn. And if you want this, what do you call it? Guess what? Virus. What have you got to do is one thing, and that is, I said tablet one before, if you want to get quicker. So yeah, you got 2 lights now. You're waking up by the on. You got to make sure they're on. What you got to do now is when you have the vaccine, get it in liquid form, instructions, everything else on TV, so everything's safe. Then you can get done. A lot of high up people, especially you won't be killed, especially if everyone dies. Work it out. Instructions, everything the same. Bob's your uncle, there's your answer. And that's why they're blaming it on the coronavirus. Get houses cheap, certainly do, because you've got no money, you need the money. All your money's been taken away from you. Work it out. And do you know that house what you've bought? Let's see if you knew this. That house what you bought, you don't own. Not properly. Do you know why? It's the Queen's land. And guess what? She owns it. Right? You might have bought it, but guess what? In theory, you're renting it just like a grave in a cemetery. Your plot, because it's the Queen's land. See, I'm not that stupid, am I? You're just renting a piece of land. You might have bought the house, yeah. But is it really yours? No. The country is owned by the Queen. Now you've got to say, is that true? But you think about it. Every single bit of land, plot of land, cemetery, the council can dig your body up anytime they want. Remember, if they want to build a house on it, they can. Build a house on mine, they would be flipping on it, wouldn't they? Sorry for laughing, but it's a bit of a laugh, isn't it? I'll tell you something, don't forget, everything you buy, do you own? In theory, you're renting it. Even when you bought it, they're assets. And that's all houses, assets. Some money. And will money be around? They're trying to get rid of money. But will they? Some money they won't get rid of because they're actually gold coins. Gold's worth money. What do you reckon? You already know. Anyway, there's a couple of ones for you. Do you really own your home? Nah. You just got financial assets. Just like you have a bond for renting a house. There's your answer. You might learn a few things, especially off someone who's just got common sense. You take care. Get back to you next time. My name is Mr. John Foden. Good luck and good karma. There's more to learn. Look it up yourself. I'm a nice man, I'll tell you the truth. You take care. Get back to you next time. Good luck and good karma.